Hello, and thanks for watching another episode of ARFCOM News, your source for the finest 2A propaganda brought to you by TNVC.com. Today I want to start with a public service announcement by encouraging you to destroy government records. As you likely know, the ATF requires licensed dealers to retain Forms 4473, that's gun sale records, for 20 years. This record lists all the personal information of a buyer along with details about the gun. It is an incomplete but no less real gun registry in flagrant disregard for the congressional ban on gun registration.
Whatever, I do what I want.
The hair sniffer in chief recently decreed dealers will have to keep these records indefinitely, although he has no legal authority to require it. But his rule doesn't take effect for 120 days. So I think it sounds like what he's really telling us is to destroy every record older than 20 years immediately while it's still legal. Gun registries are inherently dangerous and always lead to confiscation. 100% of the time, there is no legitimate reason for the powerful elites in this country to want to know who has guns other than they want to try to take them from you. So I say, every FFL holder who has even the slightest iota of civic duty should destroy every record they are legally permitted to destroy and send us the video. Remember, stir, drown, and stir again to responsibly extinguish document fires.
The Supreme Court is poised to pass a bill contradicting the New York City state laws.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
We have very strict gun laws here, and they would like it to be, apparently somebody has put this on their desk, that New York should be an open carry state and an open carry city. With all of the density in this city, they want people running around with guns. People, middle-class people will be leaving in droves if that happens.
They will.
I'm a genius, so I'm really smart.
Oh, this insightful and soberly reflective political analysis brought to you by the new Xanax-flavored Franzia. What? Okay. I suppose it's plausible this concentration level of weapons-grade stupid can be achieved naturally, but Occam's razor points to substance abuse as the most likely culprit. So, just to fill in the blanks and catch up the folks in the back of the class, the Supreme Court does not actually pass bills. Sadly, Joy Behar was born about 150 years too early to watch Schoolhouse Rock as a kid. SCOTUS has indeed ruled on New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruin, and they are expected to publish their opinion in June, wherein they are indeed likely to rule the restrictive carry laws of New York are unconstitutional. It's anyone's guess how broad or narrow the ruling may be, but Behar also seems to be confusing open carry with permitless carry. I think the most likely outcome is may issue states could become shall issue states. That is, states would no longer have the discretion to deny permits so long as the applicant meets criteria. Then the control freak states will impose excessively burdensome training and fee requirements and price the pores out of carrying, and will start the whole process over again. Ladies and gentlemen, you may all want to sit down. The AFT lied to Congress.
Unbelievable!
I know, it's hard to believe. I mean, sure, they have done it countless times in the past, but just because no one responsible has ever been held accountable is no reason to expect they might do it again. The AFT has claimed in multiple public letters to various Congress critters that when a manufacturer submits a product to the Firearms and Ammunition Technology Division for evaluation, it is processed on a first-in, first-out basis, and they attempt to assess products in less than 90 days. But ARFCOM member and light-side attorney Steven Stambolia knows you can tell a Fed is lying because his lips move. So, Stambolia filed a FOIA request and discovered an internal FAT-D PowerPoint which admits up to 9-month processing times, but even that is pretty optimistic as it turns out actual times are even longer, over 15 months for some products. What's more, every single one of the products which are delayed for over 15 months are pistol braces or 80% receivers. Since those products are only a fraction of the products received by Fat D, it's obvious they are delaying products they don't like. JSD Supply submitted multiple products simultaneously and found the products which required more skill to complete were approved, while the products intended for novice gun builders are still awaiting approval. It is crystal clear these Fed NPCs are imposing their extremist vision through bureaucratic process in spite of actual law. Heroic law enforcement agents in Oregon bravely busted the largest gun shop in Oregon and found 5 guns. 3 of them were even poltergeist pews. It also sounds like the dude was selling counterfeit fentanyl-laced oxy pills, so I'm sure he was a real class act, but it's always entertaining to see these kinds of pearl-clutching articles. Finally, your moment of zen. Hey friend, do you like pews and pew-related things? Do you want to help us keep delivering you pure, uncut American pew propaganda at the low, low price of $3.99? We literally couldn't make this show if it weren't for the generous support of TNVC.com, purveyors of the finest non-GMO night vision devices handcrafted from fine Corinthian leather in the old world style. They also have mounts, lights, training, swag, and all sorts of other free-range gear to make you the bump in the night. And remember, if you aren't subscribed to our channel, you make puppies cry and Captain America is disappointed. I love you.